You just lost your job. Maybe it was unexpected. Maybe it came after months of signs. Either way, it hurts and it sucks. But here's the thing, this is not about starting from scratch, no matter what you choose to do next. This is about starting from experience. Today, I'll show you how to pivot strategically without throwing everything away. Hi, I'm Christina Holloway, and I'm an executive coach and leadership strategist. I have worked with hundreds of professionals who faced sudden job loss, many at the top of their game, who wondered, where do I even begin? And if that's where you are right now, take a breath. We're going to walk through how to make sense of what just happened, what mistakes to avoid right now, and the exact steps to pivot your career without starting from zero. Here's the hard truth, it feels personal. So let's start here. Losing your job, especially if you gave it everything, can feel like a personal failure. Even if it was a layoff or restructuring or budget cuts, it doesn't matter. The bigger question is, why did it happen to me and why now? Many years ago, I lost a role I thought would be my best future. And while I eventually rebuilt, I remember thinking, how do I start over when I already worked so hard to get here? And more importantly, how am I going to find something fast so I can keep paying my bills and mortgage? And that's what we're facing, isn't it? Here's what I learned and what I teach my clients. Part one, you are not starting over. Most people make one of two mistakes or both. One, they panic and apply to everything. Two, they freeze and do nothing out of fear. And it may look like this. You apply to everything based on the resume you had sitting around. You get nothing from that initial outreach, so you sit on the sofa. And then the next thing you know, weeks or months have gone by. It's okay. These are natural reactions, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I did both. So here's a better way. Calm down and center yourself. Give yourself the first 5 days to figure out all the information in your severance package. Sort out your insurance. Then audit your assets. Use these questions. What skills did you gain in your last role that are still relevant? What results did you drive on paper or behind the scenes? Who knows your value, even if your company didn't show it? Write these down. This is your pivot foundation. If you were working on a promotion, what have you documented up to this point? You didn't lose your career. You lost this one container that no longer fit your growth trajectory. Part two, reframe the narrative. You need a new story and not a defensive one, but a powerful one. Here's a quick framework I give clients. Old job, lesson learned, future focus. What did you love about the work? What are you done tolerating? Where are you ready to grow next? So here's how it looks. For example, after leading a team through a high-pressure product launch, I realized I'm ready to move into a more strategic role, one where I'm influencing direction, not just execution. See the framing? That's leveling up. Part three mistakes to avoid during a pivot. If you want to bounce back faster, avoid these. Mistake one, oversharing. Don't vent about how toxic the last place was. Don't over-explain the layoff. Keep it short and forward-focused. Mistake two, undervaluing yourself. Job loss can bruise your confidence. You might feel like you need to prove yourself all over again. You don't. Start with what you already know and build from there. Mistake three, rebranding too soon. Don't try to completely reinvent yourself. A good way to do this is to realign with your best strengths and bring those forward. Don't throw away your expertise because you're frustrated. Part four, what to do next. Some tactical steps. Here's a quick action plan to rebuild momentum. Reconnect with people who already know you, former colleagues, mentors, clients, people who saw you at your best. Don't ask for a job. Share your current focus and ask for insight. Update your professional story. Start with LinkedIn, headline, about section, pinned posts. Focus on your impact, not your last title. Create a bridge role if necessary. Don't worry about finding a perfect job next. You need a strategic next step. Look for consulting, contract, or project-based work to stay active and visible. Remember, you are not starting from zero, even though it feels that way. You are someone with experience, resilience, and options. Please remember, you have options. There is a lot in front of you. Make an effort to keep looking forward. And if you're in that messy middle, navigating the emotional weight of job loss and the pressure to figure it out fast, well, you're not alone. All hope is not lost. So you just have to find your next step in all that noise. All right, so that's it for my video on how to pivot after a job loss. Let me know in the comments, what's been the hardest part of this season? What's one small win you've had that gave you hope? If this helped, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's facing a tough transition. I'm Christina Holloway. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.